Your income will never exceed your level of personal development, and it's most people's mindset that is the limiting factor for the goals they want, the success they want, the lifestyle they want, and the real estate they want. And that's what today's video is all about. Normally on this channel, we talk about making money with multifamily real estate, but none of this matters if you don't have the mindset for success. I know mindset is not a sexy topic, but I gave a really powerful talk to my VIP mentorship clients on our group call, and they all gave me great feedback with it. They're like, man, it was so transformative, so helpful, Tony. I wanted to share it with you here. So I'm going to roll that clip in a minute here. And it's a full video for you guys, a full training. This training is from Tony Robbins, actually. And this training drastically transformed my life. This was like the fundamental mindset shift in the mindset frame that I adopted when I charged up my credit cards at age 26, emptied my savings account, and started my first online telehealth business. So I'm going to roll that training now. This again was for my VIP mentorship clients, but I'm sharing it with you here free because I know it will be transformative for you as well.
We have what's called, as humans, we have what's called recency bias. Write that phrase down, recency bias. We feel whatever's happening to us right now is going to continue on forever, whether good or bad. If people are gambling, they're winning, I'm on a hot streak, I can't lose, then they lose it all. People are hearing rejection and defeat and adversity, and they're like, this is fucking hopeless. I need to quit because this will never change. Recency bias. What is currently happening is going to keep going on for forever. And you guys start like a smell. You ever be around someone who like smells? Like that's the odor of like defeatedness though. And it's so subliminal. It's so benign. Yeah, you know, I just got to tell them there's no good deals today. It's just so like that. But you're just feeding it. You're starting to actually believe the objections. That's when like you're in a bad spot. I'm not saying this about any single person. I'm using that as more like a generalized statement, but you have to be cognizant of your thoughts, your words, your beliefs. If you start to acknowledge the objection, you'll start to believe the objection. If you start to believe the objection, it's going to screw up your actions. You will always face objections in sales. You got to reframe. That's an NLP term. A frame is just a way of looking at a situation. You have to reframe an objection as it's just fact finding. You got to start to expect it. Objections are not no, they are I just need more information. Because the easy thing to do is when someone rejects you is just to, okay, we'll just schedule a follow-up. You have to meet objections with questions. And if you start to accept the objections, you're in big trouble. So I want to map this out. If you guys have a piece of paper, which you should all have, just write down like this, thoughts, bam. This is a Tony Robbins NLP thing. If you don't like Tony Robbins, you can get the hell out of this Zoom. Tony Robbins like changed my life, man. NLP changed my life. Thoughts, then draw an arrow, thoughts going to the right, beliefs. What's the difference between a thought and a belief?
I would say a belief has confidence behind it.
Bam. A thought is a precursor to a belief. A belief, the word I like is conviction. Conviction, like you cannot change my mind about this. Like I'm Christian. You can't change my mind about being Christian. I might have thoughts of like, what if we were just Big Bang Theory and created by that? Or what if, I have thoughts like that. But my belief is like, hey, I believe in God. I'm a Christian. That's what it is. Beliefs, then draw a down arrow. So like this, draw a down arrow to actions. Beliefs fuel our actions, not thoughts. Thoughts repeated over time turn to beliefs. Beliefs are then converted into actions. If you woke up today and like, I'm the baddest, greatest, best real estate agent in the world, nothing's going to stop me. No market's going to stop me. No economy, no president. I'm just the best. Would you take massive action or would you take like limited action? Because you truly are like, I can't lose. I can't fail. Like, dude, if you had this like supernatural thing, you guys ever see the movie Split? It was like about the split personalities, and he would be like the woman. He would be like the diabetic. It's based on true physiology. Like people who have split personality disorder, they start to physiologically take on the characteristics. So someone like diabetes, their blood sugar starts shooting up. When I was in medical school to become a registered dietitian, there was a case of a woman who wanted to be pregnant so bad, couldn't get pregnant for years. Her and her husband tried, couldn't get pregnant. She had the thoughts and she had the belief, I have to get pregnant. I want to get pregnant. I want to get pregnant. Finally, she starts getting the morning sickness symptoms. She starts to develop a baby bump. They're like, we did it. Oh my God, we're pregnant. They go to the doctor, do the physical, the checkup, scan the fetus, right? Doctor's checking, says 1 minute, gets the nurse, gets the head physician in there scanning. There's no fetus. True story. No fetus. There's like a documented medical case. She wanted to be pregnant so freaking bad. She manifested, she created the physiological baby bump with no fetus. She created the morning sickness. She created all that because the power of the mind. You guys have heard the story. The mother's child is trapped under the thing. All of a sudden, the mother has supernatural strength, can lift the car up. That's the power of your mind. Now, obviously, that's an extreme 1 in a million example, but it's extremely applicable to, there's just no good deals out there, man. Because then that kills your actions. And the last part of this equation here is results. So then you draw an arrow going that way to results, and then draw an arrow up from results to thoughts. So the amount of action you take and you're willing to take and you're willing to do leads to results. Would we all agree someone who takes massive action sooner or later is going to get massive results? Someone who takes limited or fractional action is going to get fractional results. If you get great results, what's that do to your thought pattern? Like Cody, if you close 5 deals this month, what's that do to your thought pattern? You're feeling fucking good, feeling great. I'm going to double down. Hey, I'm going to really now believe I'm a badass. Now I've got proof behind it. I'm going to take even more action. Cody closes 5 deals this month. He's going to hit more calls, ask for more referrals, post more times on social media. He's going to get better results. And it's this positive cycle. That's why it's like a cycle. Conversely, the opposite is true. If I have shitty thoughts every day, because I'm not doing the right things, I'm not eating right, not waking up early, not drinking water, saying no to the vices, no to the bullshit. I have bad beliefs. I believe it's a bad market. I believe people don't have money. I believe it's a rough time. I believe no one can afford real estate, so unaffordable. I'm gonna take real shitty action because what's the point? If I truly believe it's not gonna work, what's the fucking point? I'll do just enough action to say, I tried, gave it a shot. I'm going to get real shitty results. That's going to compound to my belief that I should just quit. I've coached for what I just said, 16 years. My favorite excuse of the quitter is it doesn't work. No, it works. You didn't work it. My favorite quote of all time is you can't complain about the results you didn't get for the work you didn't do. This is a framework I've used my entire life, my entire adult life. It's called just the beliefs framework. Remember, belief is backed by conviction. And I challenge you guys to really think about what are these like subliminal thoughts occupying my mind. And guys, I'll be transparent and honest. I wake up negative as this is not my natural state. Rituals and discipline helps me correct that. Waking up, eating right, working out. I don't go to the gym to get anything. I go to the gym to get rid of. What I say, success is subtractive. I go to the gym to get rid of shitty feelings and shitty thoughts. Because if you change your physiology, you change your psychology. If you're in a real shitty negative state, you can change it with food, you can change it with alcohol, drugs, or you can change it with exercise. It's hard to go run up a hill for 30 minutes and be in a shitty mood after. So I do that to eliminate the negative thoughts and get into it. And then I focus on servitude. Like I can't be in a bad mood because I'm like, I got 7 people here to help. So I focus on servitude. I focus on gratitude. It's hard to be in a bad mood with that. The law of polarity. As humans, we're able to experience deep lows, so we can also experience highs. It's the law of polarity. So I challenge you though, I've learned to condition myself to put myself in the right mind frame, the right belief system to make sure I take the right actions to get the results I want in my life. Like when that deal went through adversity there, I said, I know exactly what I need to do because I've been through this because this shit's happened in the last 2 deals. I know what I need to do. I'm not losing this, but I know what to say to make sure I don't get screwed over. So I just challenge you guys, what are the thoughts? Are you where you want to be? It has nothing to do with talent, it has nothing to do with if the universe likes you, if the market likes you, if the clients like you. It has everything to do with what we just truly mapped out. Are your thoughts congruent with your beliefs? Are your beliefs big enough and positive enough to support you? Are you following that up with massive actions, which are sooner or later, not instantaneously, but sooner or later, massive action leads to massive results. I'm living proof of that. My first year in my business was a massive struggle. A few years later, multi-million-dollar company in 21 different countries. Enough action leads to results, which then fuels the belief. Because I know where you're at. I've been where you're at. I know the thoughts occupying your mind were the same ones that once occupied mine still do from time to time. Like I said, I just now have the rituals and the discipline to break out of it. And that's what I'm pushing you guys to do. Hopefully this made sense. Hopefully this resonated. If you follow what I'm telling you guys to do, I guarantee it's going to help you. That's up to you. Only you can do that. All right. If you guys need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Appreciate it. We'll talk soon. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Bye-bye.